What is going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Bring the Juice. Guys, another pick here and another Jaylin pick, actually.
Third one in the
third
second
one,
day.
yeah. And Indy is going with another Jaylin here. This time, Jaylin Simpson selected at 164. The Indianapolis Colts actually traded back with the Philadelphia Eagles to still select Jaylin Simpson, get an extra 6th-round pick with this one. Jaylin Simpson, very interesting prospect here. There's a video of him from the combine, him finishing up the defensive backs combine day with a cartwheel and then a backflip into the back of the end zone after a pick in one of the drills. So, definitely a very explosive athlete nonetheless. Very interesting size here, 5'11", 180, really small in comparison to what most of the time you see from a safety that Chris Ballard would draft. So not great on the size recommendation there. Agility is not great. The shuttle drill, he did terrible. 3-cone was about average. But as far as the composite speed grade and explosion is elite. And as far as his speed grade goes, it's a great score. So, there are some good things here, Cody, that you can work on with Jaylin Simpson here.
Yeah, again, he even though he's not like the biggest guy in the world, he still is tall and athletic, right? And he's got the word Ballhawk written all over him, right? He had, I believe, 4 interceptions last year in college.
Yeah, 4 interceptions in 2023, 2 interceptions in 2022. So definitely a very interesting stat numbers there. So definitely productive, at least from an interception perspective.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that was right. But yeah, 4 interceptions last year with Auburn. And so he's a guy that just has, like I said, Ballhawk written all over him. He's the type of player that I believe Derek can come in and really seriously compete potentially for that free safety spot. Like, he's 5'11", so he's got decent height. It's not elite height, but it's okay, I think. But yeah, not the biggest free safety in the world, but he definitely is a guy that has a knack for the football. And I know some people, had him rated a little bit earlier than the 5th round. Some people had him maybe early into day number 3. So just another guy back there in that safety room that can compete for that free safety spot with, the other guys that are still in there. And you bet on some of those traits, Derek. I mean, we know Chris Ballard is so much a believer in this. And so you can't argue, like we said, with the speed and with the explosion. So he is a guy that's going, while maybe he does lack some things in terms of agility and size, he's going to make up for it with elite explosion and elite speed. And he's going to be able to get all over the field making plays for the Indianapolis Colts. And so a little bit older prospect here for the Indianapolis Colts, but still able to trade back and get him. And I'm totally fine with that. We talked about the need at free safety for the Colts. And so they just add more competition to that room with an already pretty young secondary at the free safety position. So be interesting to see kind of how that works out.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, the big argument that everyone's going to be having with him is a lot of people saying that he might get moved to cornerback just due to the size. But Landon even saying that, posted a tweet that said that Jaylin stated the last time he had spoken to the Colts, they said they liked him at free safety. Yeah. So, that feels more right because Jaylin is spent most of his time at free safety being a lurker and a ball hawk. That's kind of one of those things that maybe the Indianapolis Colts just want to stay with him at those kind of tendencies rather than going and being another corner in that room. But let us know your guys' thoughts on this. This is definitely another interesting selection here for the Indianapolis Colts. But let us know your thoughts, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. And as always, guys, go Colts.